Hello, amazing English learners, and a very warm welcome back to Everyday English AI. It's fantastic to have you join us today. Today, your English learning journey will take you to one of the most beautiful, peaceful, and progressive countries in the world, Norway. Norway is a land of majestic fjords, breathtaking mountains, the unique midnight sun, and the dancing northern lights. But it's also a country renowned globally for its innovation, its pioneering efforts in green energy, and a strong, unwavering commitment to equality and sustainability. It truly represents a harmonious blend of stunning natural beauty and modern societal values. In this video, we will embark on an in-depth exploration of Norway in a fun, engaging, and educational way. You will learn fascinating facts about its diverse geography, its welcoming people, the Norwegian language, its progressive government, its rich culture, distinctive climate, delicious food, thriving economy, and so much more. All of this while significantly improving your English listening and speaking skills. Get ready to expand your vocabulary and deepen your understanding of the world. Are you ready to truly immerse yourself and enhance your English? Let's begin our journey to the incredible land of Norway. Section 1. Geography and Population. Norway is a captivating country strategically located in Northern Europe. It shares land borders with Sweden to the east, Finland to the northeast, and a small border with Russia in the far north. To its west, it boasts an incredibly long and intricate coastline that faces the vast North Atlantic Ocean, and further north, the Arctic Ocean. The country has a very distinctive shape. It is long, narrow, and stretches remarkably far into the Arctic Circle. Norway covers an extensive area of about 365,000 square kilometers, or roughly 141,000 square miles, including its numerous islands. To put this in perspective, that's about the size of Germany, but with a significantly smaller population. As of 2025, Norway has a population of around 5.6 million people. This makes it a sparsely populated country, offering vast stretches of untouched nature, expansive forests, majestic mountains, and plenty of open, clean space. This low population density contributes to Norway's feeling of tranquility and wilderness. Most Norwegians choose to live in vibrant cities like Oslo, the capital, the picturesque Bergen, the historic Trondheim, and the oil-rich Stavanger. However, a substantial part of the population also enjoys a peaceful life in charming small towns and cozy villages, deeply integrated with and surrounded by Norway's stunning natural landscapes. This balance between urban convenience and rural serenity is a key aspect of Norwegian life. New word: sparse. This means something is spread out with a lot of space in between, not dense, like people living far apart in a large country, or trees scattered thinly in a forest. Repeat after me. Sparse. Section 2. Language and Society. The official language of Norway is Norwegian. What's fascinating about Norwegian is that it has two official written forms: bokmål, book language, and nynorsk, New Norwegian. Both forms are recognized by the government, taught in schools, and used in media. People can generally choose which written form they prefer to use, reflecting Norway's commitment to linguistic diversity and local heritage. One of the most helpful facts for English learners and tourists is that Norwegians are exceptionally proficient in speaking English. In fact, over 90% of the population speaks English fluently, making Norway one of the top non-native English-speaking countries in the world. This high level of English proficiency makes it very easy for international visitors to communicate, navigate, and truly engage with the local culture when visiting Norway or learning about the country. You'll find that conversations are effortless. Norwegian society is widely recognized for being incredibly open, inclusive, and egalitarian. The core values that define Norwegian life include a strong belief in fairness, deep-seated honesty, and treating everyone with respect, regardless of their background or status. This societal emphasis on collective well-being is evident in its public services. Education and healthcare are either free or provided at very low cost, ensuring access for all citizens. Furthermore, there is a remarkably high level of trust among people and in their government institutions. It is no surprise then that Norway consistently ranks among the happiest and most livable countries in the world, a testament to its social model. New word: equality. This means everyone is treated fairly, with the same rights and opportunities, regardless of gender, background, or social status. Repeat after me. Equality. Section 3. Government and democracy. Norway operates as a constitutional monarchy. This means that while it has a king or queen as the symbolic head of state, they do not hold political power or rule the country directly. The real power and governance lie firmly with the people, who exercise their authority by electing their leaders through democratic elections. The monarch plays an important ceremonial role, representing national unity and tradition. The Norwegian national parliament is called the Storting. Citizens actively participate in their democracy by casting their votes in national elections, which are held every 4 years. The country is globally recognized for its remarkably strong democratic values, its unwavering commitment to transparency in governance, and exceptionally low levels of corruption, consistently ranking among the least corrupt nations. Norwegians enjoy a very high level of political freedom, and there is a strong culture of public engagement. People are not only encouraged but also actively participate in decisions that affect their lives and communities. This participatory approach ensures that the government remains accountable to its citizens, fostering a sense of collective ownership and responsibility for the nation's future. New words: monarchy, a system of government where a king or queen is the official head of state, usually inheriting their position. Democracy, a system of government where the supreme power is vested in the people and exercised by them directly or indirectly through a system of representation, usually involving periodically held free elections. Repeat after me. Monarchy, democracy. Section 4. Nature and environment. Norway is truly famous for its stunning and dramatic natural beauty, which is perhaps its most iconic feature. The most recognizable elements of its landscape are its majestic fjords. Fjords are deep, narrow inlets of the sea, nestled between towering, steep cliffs. These geological wonders were carved out by massive glaciers thousands of years ago during the Ice Age, creating breathtaking waterways that stretch far inland. Some of the most famous and awe-inspiring fjords in Norway include the Fjord and the Fjord. These spectacular natural formations attract millions of tourists from around the world every year, and are recognized as UNESCO World Heritage Sites, signifying their outstanding universal value. In addition to its iconic fjords, Norway boasts a diverse range of natural landscapes. You'll find majestic mountains, including vast alpine plateaus and rugged peaks, expansive green forests, crystal clear rivers, and literally thousands of pristine lakes. The wildlife here is rich and varied, including iconic animals like the majestic moose, herds of reindeer, charming puffins along the coast, and, in the far northern Arctic regions, even polar bears. In the Arctic regions of Norway, particularly during the darker winter months, you can witness the incredible natural phenomenon known as the Northern Lights, also called Aurora Borealis. This is a magical, dancing light show in the night sky, created by electrically charged particles from the sun colliding with the Earth's atmosphere, painting the sky with greens, pinks, and purples. During the summer months, especially in the far north of Norway, a unique phenomenon occurs. The sun never sets for several weeks. This is called the midnight sun, creating endless days where light prevails even at night. Conversely, in winter, the opposite happens. The sun does not rise above the horizon for several weeks. This period of continuous twilight or darkness is known as the polar night. These natural wonders make Norway a land of extreme and captivating beauty. Norway is also a world leader in protecting its precious nature and in environmental stewardship. About 99% of its electricity comes from renewable sources, primarily hydropower, which harnesses the energy of flowing water to generate clean energy. This commitment reflects Norway's dedication to sustainability and a greener future. New words. Fjord, a long, narrow, deep inlet of the sea, bordered by steep cliffs, typically formed by glacial erosion. Aurora Borealis, the natural light show seen in the Arctic sky, characterized by brilliant displays of green, pink, or purple light. Hydropower, electricity generated from the energy of moving water, such as from rivers or waterfalls. Repeat after me. Fjord, Aurora Borealis. Hydropower. Section 5. Electric cars and green energy. Norway stands out as the undisputed world leader in electric vehicles, EVs. This is not just a trend but a fundamental shift. Nearly 90% of all new cars sold in Norway are electric. In some particularly strong months, that number can even reach an astonishing 97%. This rapid adoption is unprecedented globally. The Norwegian government has actively driven this transition by offering powerful incentives to consumers. These incentives include significant tax reductions on EV purchases, free parking in many areas, and even access to bus lanes in some cities, which saves time in traffic. At the same time, traditional fuel-powered cars are heavily taxed, creating a clear financial advantage that encourages people to choose environmentally friendly electric options. This aggressive push is a cornerstone of Norway's ambitious plan to drastically reduce pollution and actively protect its environment. What makes this even more remarkable is that Norway is a major global producer and exporter of oil and gas. Yet, instead of solely relying on these fossil fuels, it wisely invests a significant portion of its oil wealth into green projects, renewable energy solutions, and sustainable technologies, preparing for a future beyond fossil fuels. This forward-thinking approach demonstrates a strong commitment to long-term environmental responsibility and innovation. New words. Incentive. Something that encourages or motivates someone to do something. Emission. The production and discharge of something, especially gas or radiation, into the environment. Often refers to pollutants released into the air. Repeat after me. Incentive. Emission. Section 6. Economy and wealth. Norway is consistently ranked as one of the richest countries in the world, enjoying a very high standard of living. It boasts a remarkably strong and stable economy, which is primarily supported by several key sectors. its vast oil and gas reserves, a thriving seafood industry, cutting-edge technology, and robust manufacturing. Despite its relatively small population, Norway is a major player in the global energy market, exporting large amounts of oil and natural gas, primarily from its offshore fields in the North Sea. Beyond energy, the country is also a global leader in seafood. It exports immense quantities of high-quality salmon and cod, making it the second-largest seafood exporter in the world, a testament to its rich marine resources and sustainable fishing practices. What truly sets Norway apart economically is its enormous sovereign wealth fund, officially named the Government Pension Fund Global. This fund is essentially a massive national savings account, accumulated from the country's oil and gas revenues. It is currently worth over $1.7 trillion, making it the largest sovereign wealth fund globally. To put that into perspective, that's more than $300,000 for every single Norwegian citizen. This vast fund is carefully invested globally in stocks, bonds, and real estate, and it is managed with a long-term vision to benefit future generations of Norwegians, ensuring prosperity long after oil and gas resources are depleted. Norway is widely praised for its responsible and wise management of its natural resources, setting an example for other resource-rich nations. New words: Sovereign Wealth Fund, a state-owned investment fund that manages national savings for the benefit of future generations. GDP, Gross Domestic Product, a measure of the total value of goods and services produced by a country's economy in a specific period, indicating its economic size. Repeat after me. Sovereign Wealth Fund. GDP. Section 7. Culture and Traditions. Norwegian culture is deeply rooted in its breathtaking nature, strong family values, and a close-knit sense of community. A truly unique and central concept in Norwegian life is the word friluftsliv, pronounced friluftsliv, which literally translates to open-air life. This word encapsulates the profound love Norwegians have for spending time outdoors, regardless of the weather. People actively embrace friluftsliv by regularly engaging in activities like hiking through picturesque trails, cross-country and alpine skiing during winter, fishing in its abundant waters, and camping under the open sky. Being close to nature is considered absolutely essential for both physical and mental health, contributing significantly to the overall happiness and well-being of Norwegians. This connection to the environment is not just a hobby, but a core part of their identity. During celebrations, especially on Constitution Day, which is Norway's national day celebrated with immense joy on May 17th, you'll see people proudly wearing traditional clothing called bunad. These are beautiful, often intricately embroidered folk costumes that vary by region and are a symbol of national pride and heritage. The Constitution Day celebrations are vibrant, featuring lively parades, traditional songs, festive gatherings, and a strong sense of community. The country is also well known for its rich contributions to music, literature, and captivating fairy tales. Norway has produced world-renowned artists like the expressionist painter Edvard Munch, famous for his iconic painting, The Scream, and influential writers like Henrik Ibsen, often considered the father of modern drama. Traditional Norwegian folk music, with its distinctive instruments like the hardanger fiddle, and its rich oral storytelling traditions further enrich the cultural landscape. New words: Friluftsliv, a Norwegian philosophy of enjoying life outdoors, especially in remote or wild nature. Bunad, a traditional Norwegian costume, often worn on special occasions, particularly on Norway's Constitution Day. Repeat after me. Friluftsliv. Bunad. Section 8. Food and cuisine. Norwegian food is a delicious reflection of its natural environment. Simple, fresh, and deeply connected to the land and sea. Given Norway's extensive coastline and abundant waters, fish is a major and central part of the diet. You'll find it prepared in countless ways, with salmon, cod, and mackerel being particularly popular. Norwegian salmon, in particular, is famous worldwide for its quality. Some popular traditional dishes and unique treats include brunost, a distinctive sweet brown cheese, often caramelized, which has a unique flavor and texture, often served on waffles or bread. Lefse, a soft, thin flatbread made from potatoes, milk or cream, and flour, often spread with butter and sugar, especially popular during holidays. Raspaboller, hearty potato dumplings, typically served with salted or smoked meat, like lamb or pork, bacon, and sometimes mashed rutabaga. Crumb cake, a delicate, thin, and crispy pastry, beautifully rolled into a cone shape, often filled with whipped cream or berries. Vafler, soft, heart-shaped waffles, a beloved everyday treat, usually eaten with jam, like raspberry or strawberry, and sour cream or brunost. Cloudberries, a rare and prized golden fruit that grows in the northern Arctic regions. Considered a northern delicacy, these tart yet sweet berries are often used in jams, desserts, and traditional liqueurs. Norwegian cuisine emphasizes quality ingredients, often incorporating berries, wild game, and root vegetables that thrive in its climate. It's a cuisine that celebrates simplicity and the natural bounty of the land. New word. Delicacy, a rare, expensive, or particularly appealing food item. Repeat after me. Delicacy. Section 9. Famous cities. Norway has several important cities, each possessing its own unique charm, historical significance, and modern appeal. Oslo, the vibrant capital city, nestled at the head of the Oslo Fjord. Oslo is a hub for museums, like the Viking Ship Museum and the Munch Museum. Beautiful parks, like Vigeland Sculpture Park, and striking modern architecture, reflecting its dynamic urban development. It's also known for its green spaces and commitment to sustainability. Bergen, often called the gateway to the fjords, this picturesque city on the west coast is renowned for its colorful wooden houses along the historic Bryggen Wharf, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and its lively fish market. Bergen has a rich maritime history and is surrounded by 7 mountains. Trondheim, a historic city in central Norway, known for its deep history. Stunning Nidaros Cathedral, a national sanctuary, and as a major university town, it blends medieval charm with a modern, innovative atmosphere. Tromsø, located far north, well within the Arctic Circle. Tromsø is often referred to as the Paris of the North. It's an ideal base for experiencing the midnight sun in summer and, more famously, for seeing the spectacular northern lights in winter. It's a vibrant Arctic city with a lively cultural scene. Stavanger, situated on the southwest coast. Stavanger is a major center for Norway's oil and gas industry. Beyond its economic importance, it offers charming old town streets, beautiful surrounding fjords, and access to famous hiking trails like Preikestolen, Pulpit Rock, and Kjeragbolten. Each of these cities offers something unique for visitors and locals alike. From urban sophistication and cultural immersion to outdoor adventures and breathtaking natural beauty. Section 10. Travel tips. When planning a visit to Norway, it's wise to be prepared for its highly variable weather. It is entirely possible to experience sunshine, rain, and even cold temperatures all in the same day, especially in coastal and mountain regions. Therefore, it's always best to wear layers so you can easily adapt to changing conditions by adding or removing clothing as needed. For travelers, exploring Norway's majestic fjords by boat is an absolute must-do. This provides an unparalleled perspective of the towering cliffs and cascading waterfalls. Riding the scenic Flom Railway, one of the steepest standard gauge railway lines in the world, offers breathtaking views as it winds through mountains and valleys. For those seeking true wilderness, experiencing the Arctic wilderness in the north is an unforgettable adventure. Whether it's dog sledding, snowmobiling, or hunting for the northern lights, Norway is consistently ranked as one of the safest, cleanest, and easiest countries to navigate. Its excellent infrastructure, high level of English proficiency, and efficient public transportation make traveling a smooth and enjoyable experience. Whether you're an avid hiker, a culture enthusiast, or simply seeking serene natural beauty, Norway offers something truly special. New word. Layer. A piece of clothing worn over or under another, often used to adapt to temperature changes. Repeat after me. Layer. Section 11. Global contributions and innovation. Norway plays a remarkably active and influential role in global affairs, especially concerning peace and sustainability. Despite its relatively small size, it is a significant player in international diplomacy, often involved in facilitating peace negotiations and providing substantial humanitarian aid to conflict-affected regions around the world. Its commitment to human rights and international law is strong. The country is also a recognized leader in the global fight against climate change, pioneering green energy solutions and advocating for sustainable development practices. This commitment extends beyond its borders, with investments in renewable energy projects and environmental protection initiatives worldwide. Furthermore, Norway is at the forefront of innovation in several specialized fields. It is a leader in space research, particularly in areas like satellite technology and Arctic climate monitoring. Its expertise in shipping and marine technology is world-renowned, driven by its long maritime history and deep understanding of ocean resources. Norway is also making significant strides in digital innovation, developing smart technologies and sustainable solutions. Norwegian universities and companies invest heavily in scientific research, technological development, and high-quality education, fostering a culture of continuous learning and advancement. Innovation and ethical leadership are not just buzzwords but are deeply ingrained as key values that guide Norway's contributions on the global stage. Its model of sustainable wealth management and progressive social policies serves as an inspiration worldwide. Vocabulary review. Let's review some new English words we learned today about Norway. Listen carefully, and please try to repeat them after me. This is a great way to practice your pronunciation and remember new vocabulary. Sparse. Spread out with few people or objects. Not dense. Equality. Fair treatment and equal rights for all people. Monarchy. A system of government with a king or queen as head of state. Democracy. A system where leaders are elected by the people. Fjord. A long, narrow sea inlet between high cliffs, formed by glaciers. Aurora borealis. The natural light show seen in the Arctic sky, also called the Northern Lights. Hydropower. Electricity generated from the energy of moving water. Incentive. Something that encourages or motivates action. Emission, pollution, especially gas, released into the air. Sovereign wealth fund. A large national savings fund managed by the government for future generations. Friluftsliv. A Norwegian philosophy of enjoying life outdoors. Bunad. Traditional Norwegian folk clothing. Delicacy. A special or rare food item. Layer. A piece of clothing worn over or under others for warmth or adaptability. Excellent work on your vocabulary. Keep practicing these words, and you'll soon use them confidently. Moral of the story. What truly stands out from our journey through Norway today is the profound value of balance. Norway beautifully demonstrates how a country can be exceptionally rich in both stunning natural beauty and economic wealth. How it can be deeply rooted in tradition while being incredibly modern and innovative. And how a nation relatively small in size can have a remarkably large and positive impact on the global stage. From its pristine environment and a society consistently ranked among the happiest, to its thoughtful and sustainable use of vast natural resources and its deep-seated love for the outdoors, Norway offers invaluable lessons to the world. It shows us that progress and prosperity can go hand in hand with environmental responsibility and social equity. Thank you for learning with us today. We truly appreciate your dedication to improving your English. Keep practicing your English. And don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Everyday English AI so you don't miss our next exciting country profile. More incredible journeys are coming soon. Goodbye for now. And as they say in Norway, ha det bra.